Greetings. Well, hello everyone. My name is Rosalinda, but most people call me Rose. And today I'm here to share my understanding of the social work profession and discuss my personal journey and aspirations into this field. So what exactly is social work to me? Well, social work is a science dedicated to preventing and addressing social problems, promoting well-being, and finding solutions through programs and services while addressing the individual's needs. Social workers play a critical role in enhancing the quality of life for individuals and community alike. Unlike many other helping professions, social work is distinct in its approach. It intervenes at multiple levels. Social workers operate on both a micro and macro and a meso level. So they work directly with families and individuals, or maybe at a community and organization, or maybe at a macro with the legislative and systematic change in a broader sense. My personal goals with social work has continued to evolve, and I find myself particularly drawn at the meso level. I've been passionate about enacting change that benefits larger groups of people while focusing solely on individual cases. Currently, I work at a community college where I connect with students with resources both within and outside the college to help support them with their academic and personal lives to help them reach their academic goals. Now, the NASW Code of Ethics is kind of a vital resource when it comes to guiding social workers in their practice. It creates the framework for ethical decision making and ensuring social work perform their duties both with integrity, respect, and compassion. As I move forward in my career, I plan to use this as the foundation of my practice and my skills, particularly when it comes to embracing and focusing on assisting with trauma victims. Speaking of trauma victims, I am compelled to address a pressing issue, which is why I've decided to go back and get my master's degree in social work, where I already have a MBA, so I already have a master's in business. But I feel firsthand that domestic violence, the lack of resources and support for individuals that are in this situation, I feel drawn. I encountered a traumatic relationship for several years, and if I found it when I got out at Christmas time, literally not that long ago, a month ago, very difficult to access the help I needed. I also discovered that there's a statute of limitations that became a barrier, allowing abusers to escape consequences far too easily. There are instances that I felt victim blaming by authorities, and the system was just inadequate. Currently, the system, despite having pictures and videos, nearly 100, they still have a month or a year to actually review the case and decide whether they're going to press charges. The statute of limitations is 3 years for domestic violence and 5 if it's bodily injury. But at the same time, I needed to escape. The police weren't called just because he had threatened to kill me. So this was a painful journey that I've now turned to embrace. It has inspired me to pursue my education because I want to help domestic violence victims and victims of trauma like myself who feel isolated, and help them feel empowered when they navigate the solutions to become more powerful. One of my goals is to advocate for change, including the statutes of limitations that's becoming my barrier to my healing, to ensure survivors have the time and the support to escape their situation and move forward without the fear of dismissal, blame, and even death, because often leaving the partner is the most violent time and the riskiest time. But on a positive note, I didn't mean to do that. I'm currently collaborating with state legislature here in California to try to extend the statute of limitations, because I think this change is necessary for domestic victims. I do understand the accuser side, where they may say, well, I don't remember what I was doing 10 years ago. But at the same time, what about victims like me who couldn't get out because I had a knife to my head? Or I was suffocated when I tried calling 911 and they put something over my face so I couldn't breathe, and held a knife and said, call the police or you report this and I'll kill you, or I'll kill your family. Things like that, you can't just get up and leave. It's not that easy. So I want to work on initiating changes here in the community already, even though I don't have the background and the degree. I'm also encouraging our local police department. I mean, the good thing is I'm currently a council member, so I can work with the police department when it comes to training and letting them know that we need better training. They've reviewed the videos obviously, because they have the videos of my situation and even how they responded and how it matches up to the police report, which they didn't. So they realized that they did victim blaming and they had to adjust that before it went to the district attorney. And I think that training is important when it comes to responding with without having bias, and to get a better understanding of the complex domestic violence situations. And this can be elderly abuse, this could be child abuse, it can be anything. But again, there are two sides, and I understand that part of it, especially as a parent, and having my ex during my divorce called CPS, Child Protective Services, over and over again, making all kinds of false allegations. So I also understand that part of it. But my experiences in the videos that I submitted to the district attorney and the police department are now serving as educational tools for my local police department. And that's just the first step in shaping our community and providing compassion and informed decisions and approaches for the future to help others. And because of that, that's why I'm here today and beginning my journey to obtain my social work, so I can help more than just the people in my city, but also those that are directly impacted and the community. Thank you.